Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm Nick Hugenrad.
And I'm Joan Hugenrad.
And we both are very excited to be generating our own electricity. We've, for a very long time, been
We've dreamt about it,
into self-sufficiency. We have our own, we collect the water from the roof, so we're independent of anyone on that, and we have our own septic systems. And now we also are self-sufficient with respect to electricity. And it's just having it here is something of great pride to us, because we just feel good about, playing our role in us becoming dependent on the sun, because ultimately the world will only survive if we make ourselves dependent on this energy the sun.
And the company has just been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
from the first moment we met in a little cafe to the finish, it's just really, we couldn't ask for more. The people working here have just been so professional, and
we've enjoyed
loved having them. Yeah. And the backup, we feel, is just spectacular.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me a little bit about how the system works?
So we've got 54 panels on the roof, and they're oriented in different ways to pick up the maximum amount of sunlight during the day, so the whole system's designed to make us self-sufficient. It isn't designed to put power back into the grid, really, although we have the capacity to do that. We'll remain connected with the grid, but that's not the idea. The idea is to make us self-sufficient with respect to energy supply. We live in a very fire-prone area, and the terrible fires in 2009 came within 250, 300 metres of our house, and we were without power for 2 weeks.
And the power
quite
often goes off here.
Frequently it'll go off, or it'll be off for a whole day, and we won't have that anymore. In fact, if the power goes off for a long time, beyond the life of the batteries, we've got a generator. We can always couple a generator up to the batteries and charge them that way.
And now we have a really fantastic pump to pump water to wherever we want to.
We have a vineyard, and so we irrigate the vineyard, and I had to do it in 3 blocks, 3 separate blocks for 3 hours. So I was pumping for 9 hours with a very large Grundfos pump with a terrific voltage drop from the house down to the dam. And now we have a pump, a very efficient pump that's immersed in the water, and it can do the whole vineyard in one go. So.
And actually pumps it to the very top of our block, which we've only ever had once with our other pump when the dam has been really full. So now we feel as if we're quite safe. We've got water everywhere due to this pump.
Yeah, so we feel safer in being in a very fire-prone area.
And the solar pump down by the dam, that runs off its own panels?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yes, we've just got 3 panels on a stick, on a pole, and it's all DC, and so it's a simple system, but very, very efficient.
Yeah.
And it pumps water very fast, actually.
Well, when the sun's on it, it's fast, and when early in the morning, when the sun's not right up
yet, it's still waking up.
It's a lot slower because the pump adjusts itself to the amount of energy that's available, which is really nice concept as well. So, yeah.
And have you got the information on your computer yet, or haven't you seen that working yet?
No, I haven't
seen that working yet.
Okay, and you can now control your irrigation pump from your smartphone as well.
Yes, so we can be in Paris.
No,
sitting down having a cafe.
Yes, you can. You can do it now. Yeah.
We can. Okay. And you can turn your irrigation on. So no more excuses about going on holidays because you've got to irrigate.
Yeah,
We've got it, right? You've got it at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Do you want to just briefly explain what you've got over here? Come and point to what it is and what it does.
Yeah. So we've got 2 controllers that convert DC to AC. Goes into the system, the house system, and then there's 2 units that control the battery and the charging of the battery and the use of the energy in the battery. When the battery gets full, the solar goes into the energy goes into the into the grid up to a certain allowable amount that's been set by the electricity company.
That's AusNet, yeah?
That's
Yes.
AusNet, yeah.
Yeah.
And but you know, putting it into the grid is not really financially a great concept because you don't get so much for it. You pay a hell of a lot more. For
That's not the
electricity
reason that
takeout.
we did it in any
No,
case.
and that wasn't the point. The point is to be self-sufficient with energy. Have I understood it enough, Paul?
You've done very well.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks very
Okay,
much.
good.
Thanks. And maybe I'll go down to the dam now and I'll have a look at the pump.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's
yeah.
great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Nick Hugenrad and I'm standing in front of my vineyard, and the stalk with the 3 panels that drives the pump for irrigating and lifting water all the way up the hill here to use in the garden. So you'll notice there's no batteries here, or there's no batteries with this. So this works when the sun's out. And that's really the only time we would want to use this pump in any case, so that works perfectly. So the pump's a DC pump, submersible pump, which is much more efficient than a pump that's having to pull and push. Okay, so the pump is just submersed in a sleeve which has got holes in it, so there's clean water within where the pump is sitting. And this happens to be, when we had the dam made, it's the deepest part of the dam right here. It's about 12 foot deep when it's full, and as you can see from the overflow there, didn't fill up this year, but there's quite a lot of water here. And this is the filter. This is the control for the pump, and this is a box that controls the frequency with which we get backwash through the filter here. And then there's a control system where if the pressure builds up too much, the pump automatically switches off. So that's a pressure control device.